Hola amigos, and welcome back to Let's Play MegaMari. In these episodes, we're going to be taking on the fortress stages. I believe there's 6 fortress stages total, and I've practiced up on the first 3, so I should be fairly good. For you guys at home, it's going to look like continuous episodes, different episodes and stuff, but I actually have to do this all in one go, because fortress areas don't have save points. Therefore, I am going to have to do quite a bit of resource management. And knowing the weaknesses and most effective weapons, resource management might be an issue. Basically, just about everything in the fortress is weak to the red magic. I'm not kidding. Vermilia's weapon basically breaks all these enemies. Like this first segment right here that I'm going through, it breaks everything. Because it's got the whole multi-hitting thing and can be aimed in different directions, and it's a very broken weapon for this area. Oop, no you don't. There we go. Haha. So anyway, we're gonna take this platform, and we're going to get our first mushroom tank of the fortress. I believe there's 3 mushroom tanks in the fortress that I remember, and oh. Never mind, we've fallen. Crikey, this is bad. We don't need too much, and there we go. There we go. Switching between your characters is a must, mainly because, these stages can be a little bit difficult, and, going through these stages with one character is not really recommended. Therefore, you want to make use of, all the characters, all the resources you have. Can I hit her with the Force? Thank you. Usually it takes 5 hits with the Force Crisis, but for some reason that just wasn't working. Anyway, more Alice nonsense as we take on the last Prism River sister. Thank you. The, laser kind of breaks everything. Oh no, the laser is... Something is broken in a Mega Man game. Whatever shall we do? Well, when you're given a most effective weapon, I guess the game should expect it. That is the first time I've ever missed that jump. That is not boding well for this episode. I'm a big man. I'll get over it. Anyway, we'll want to equip the broom here. We equip the broom, and then we go zoom! Haha! Trying to be as energetic as I possibly can, but unfortunately I've played these levels before. Now, they're actually really fun levels. I like how they're designed. They're just kind of infuriating sometimes, especially when you've got multiple failed recordings. And it's not really the stage that's bad, it's the boss at the end of this stage. Oh man. Most of the fortress bosses actually aren't too much tougher than regular bosses. I mean, I guess they'd be a bit harder to buster run. But in terms of general, like, oh, it deals such and such damage, it's not exactly too difficult. I mean, the boss in this fortress stage is really tough. But from what I've seen, the second and third fortress bosses aren't too hard, and I don't think the 4th one is either. 5th stage, I think we do have to do a whole, boss gauntlet, the whole, obligatory teleporter room, and then we should be in the clear up until we fight, Patchouli herself. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I have no idea. I have no idea how to pronounce anything, ever. Anyway, this room kind of looks familiar. These, areas are kind of like the whole, Quickman laser segment from Mega Man 2. Okay. Thank you. You're gonna be using up a lot of energy if you do what I do, but hey, we got a second mushroom tank out of it. The mushroom tank can be a little bit tricky, so you might want to repeatedly tap the, firing button in order to, you know what? I'm gonna take this fuzzy out, then use that to fill up. Thank you. Now we are coming up against the fortress boss here soon. Come on. Touch Fuzzy, get dizzy, come on, thank you. Of course it's too late. It's too late to apologize. There we go. And, may as well fill up Force Crisis. Actually, I probably should have filled up Resurrection Ghost. There's 3 weapons we're gonna be using in this boss fight that's coming up, by the way. 3. Red Magic's pretty full, actually, so let's fill up Force Crisis with some weapon energy. Because Force Crisis is one of the boss's weaknesses. It does have 2 weaknesses. Force Crisis and Red Magic. And, the boss also has helpers, which you can kill with the, Resurrection Ghost. Okay, so, without further ado, let's open that. And fight! Yes, our boss is Yukari Yakumo! Yukari is a bit annoying. Just a little bit. Luckily, she's not too bad if you can take out her helpers, and if you don't mind the fact that the platforms are constantly moving as well. Yes, this is the big thing about the fight. Constantly moving platforms. Luckily, the boss itself wouldn't be too tough if it weren't for the fact that the platforms are constantly moving. That's the only thing about this boss fight that's really all that tough. The fact that you constantly have to deal with a bottomless pit, that makes it really, really hard to, Oh, and the fact that you can sometimes get stuck on the moving platforms. Like, you think you're on one platform and then suddenly it's just like, eh. I probably shouldn't have done that, but, I don't care. Because I'm in the zone. Okay, now let's switch to Red Magic, please. Thank you! Alright, cool, first try. That usually never happens. Well, I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode when we take on Fortress Stage 2, so thank you all for watching.